What's going on, YouTube? Today is day 5. We had our heavy pull day today. As you see, we started out with some deadlifts today. Me hitting 315 for an easy 6. I just like starting back day with deadlifts. I just think it's a great overall mass builder, and it helps with conditioning too. Deadlifts work just about every muscle in your body, so I use that as some cardio too if you're moving at a fast enough pace. Here we got lat pull down row type of a deal thing going on right now. We don't have cables that go up high enough in weight for a high pulley row, so we just edited it. We just customized it for this. We like this workout. You get a nice stretch at the bottom, and you get a nice big contraction at the top. Here we got some pull-ups. We had 4x6 on this back day. I was trying to get out. I was telling Alan right there, no squat, because I wanted to make sure I got the 6 by myself. And then this guy right here, he's just gonna make 6 look like it's nothing.
Start using my belt. Got a weighted belt that we'll use. Make it a lot difficult. See where I go from there.
Yep. As you
can
see, he's like the pull-up king around these parts. We got some lat pull-downs right here. We had 4x6. This was our warm-up set to start off with. We both ended up working up to the stack plus on this day. We ended up having to throw either 25s or 45s on the stack to make it heavy enough to get 6 pretty hard. Moving on to shrugs. We had 4x8 here. This, I believe, is just 315. I ended up working up to 5 plates on each side, which is 495 pounds for my set of 8.
I think I went to 275.
Yeah. And then you dropped it down to 225 because you want to make sure you're squeezing it. Yeah. And then you moved to the front of the bar and you did behind the back shrugs.
Working different angles.
Definitely.
As long as it's not too much weight, you can control it. Make sure you get good reps. Doesn't matter about how much weight you put on, heavy or less, but make sure you challenge yourself enough also.
We don't have T-bar rows in this video. Remember those T-bar rows we did?
Yes, we had to spot each other.
Sorry. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot.
We had to spot each other for the T-bar row, so we didn't have each other in that. So that's one thing we did.
Here we go with cable fly for the rear delt. Started doing these probably about 2 weeks ago. I really like them. Allows for to just isolate on the muscle, and it doesn't bring in anything else except for your rear delt. So I really enjoy this exercise right here. Then we moved on to some biceps. We had barbell bicep curls, 4 sets of 10 right here. Me and Alan both. I started out with the 25 for 10. He started out with 2 10s for 10. And then we just gradually try to get a little bit heavier each set. That way we're pushing ourselves to the limits, and we're trying to push past those limits that we thought are possible.
Make sure that we don't rock too much. Make sure we can control it. If we rock a little bit, then it might ruin our back or hurt our back a little bit, get some back pain, but we don't want that.
Moving on to single arm bicep preacher curls right here.
It's probably what
this is probably the 3rd or 4th set right here. This is either 50 or 55. We're going for 10 reps right here. As you can see, I don't go all the way down because once you go down too far, it takes the tension off the bicep, and I don't like doing that. So I just try and stay in a groove. And as you can see, I'm starting to slow down right here. And right here is whenever my bicep just quits on me, but I just ask Alan for a spot, and he just helps me get these last couple of reps. That way I can finish off the exercise. I'm just laughing because it just stops working, and you can't do anything about it because that's muscular failure. Here we go on the other arm. This arm's a little bit stronger, so I usually don't have too many problems getting 10 reps for these. set for now, I guess.
I think I switched. I think I did the same weight.
I think
honestly, or maybe a little bit
yeah,
lower.
but I just had to spot you a little bit more.
Just pushing me to do more. Gotta grow somehow.
Exactly. Do stuff you've never done before in order to grow.
Using straps, make sure I don't mess my ankle up, or my wrist up. Ankle. That's for like first couple were alright.
Yeah, he gets it. He's doing fine.
Make sure I squeeze at the top.
He's getting after it right here. I just start giving him a little bit of a push right now, just to help him. I mean, I try not to help a lot. I try to make sure it's mostly on him, but I try and push it. Like if I try to gradually get him through sticking points in the movement. That way he doesn't stick. What do we have here? We got some standing dumbbell bicep curls. As you can see, we go alternating, and then just do alternating for as many as you can, and then switch it up to a double. That way you're working both at the same time, kind of like a barbell bicep curl, but each arm has to work individually.
Try to twist it at the top, try to work the peak if you can, but at this point it's our last bicep workout, so
you're fried. Alright, now we're moving on to day 6. We have this is our light leg day.
Before we get into it, that's usually my daily routine. Probably do this about 3 or 4 times a day, just to keep everything loose. Yeah, it hurts today. It's definitely put me in a lot of pain, but it's what needs to be done in order to keep everything in alignment, get all the blood going to all those joints. Alright, now I'm just trying to stretch out my hip flexors, just to make sure I hit that. I woke up this morning and my hips were a little bit tight, so just do a little bit of extra stretching before we actually get into the workout. Probably do one more set with the bar. I'll hit 135 for 2 sets, and then we'll get into our working stuff. Just really trying to exaggerate the stretch on the hip flexor. Those are rough.
Alright, we have our first set, 12 reps, making sure we go all the way down past 90 degrees. You'll see me do a pause if I can. Wearing our Max Muscle Fitness 365 shirts. They're available. Message us on maxmusclefitness365@gmail.com. If you want to place an order, let us know what size, what color you want. We have many options coming. We'll start our first set right here.
Alright, now we got Chad doing step up box step ups with dumbbells. We were using 50s. This was 4 sets, 12 each leg, using perfect form. We got Chad here doing lunges. They were with weight, but we did with body instead.
The hamstring and the quad.
After the box step, we really couldn't do weight here, but I mean, I weigh 305 pounds right now, so I think that'd be plenty of weight for walking lunges.
Push the outer quad and the hamstring.
Make sure you go all the way down, 90-degree angle pretty much, not your knee touching, but close. Make sure you stretch out the quad muscle and work. Might be kind of hard to hear me talking. Here we have Chad doing leg press. We did close feet together last time, so now we changed it up and did wide. This was 4 sets of 12.
Okay, we got Alan here doing a set of leg extensions. He's squeezing at the top, nice stretch at the bottom. You got 110 on the fucking machine. Yeah, nice squeeze in there. We got 4 by 12s for this exercise right now. Just a good overall developer for the quad. Come on, let's go. Yep.
Make sure you have leg curls. Stretching at the top,
Squeezing at the bottom, working our hamstrings. 4 sets, 12 reps. Going the way up. Squeezing at the bottom.
We got calf raises right here. We did them out of the split machine because we don't have a standing calf raise machine. So we just adapted to what we needed this for. We're standing on a big 45-pound plate.
Got Chad running. In my 10 minutes already. My workout is complete. We have goals to set for both of us. Chad's getting down to 275. He's working hard. We're starting at 310 with him. He's killing it. 275, that's our goal. He's gonna do a meet in April or May, I believe. I'm doing also another show in April or May. My goal, I'm at 180, right, 187. Goal is to get to 210 and then start cutting. A lot to go. Still trying to control my diet a lot better this time around since I know what I put my body through. Pushing each other, helping others, make sure we reach our goal, everyone else reach their goal. Chad's working real hard, make sure he stay focused. He's doing 20 minutes of cardio. I did 10. Not trying to burn too much after this crazy leg workout. You see we have an empty gym. Real nice, stay focused. After this, and get a good meal in. Rocking the Max Muscle Fitness shirt, 365. Like I said, email us at maxmusclefitness365@gmail.com. Let us know what size, which color, both men and female. Be able to get those to you as soon as possible. We want to make sure we have enough orders and then get a big order. If you want them custom made with their name on the back, let us know. Different varieties. Time to recover. Get a good meal in. Video will be up soon. Let us know what you think. Like, subscribe. See you next time.